What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. How's everybody doing? Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Niner Faithful Radio. And today we're going to go ahead and break down the midway point of this season. But before we get started today, we'd like to remind you that you can find this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music. You can find this podcast Spotify, Google Play Music, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Spreaker, Blueberry, TuneIn, or Castbox. Please subscribe and rate and review. It really helps out the show. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and hit that bell to make sure you don't miss a video. Also, give the video a thumbs up and a comment to let us know what you think about the show. Visit NinerFaithfulRadio.com to read all the blogs from Nothing But Niners. Sports Elite, get all the show notes to view all our episodes, interviews and with former Niners, and see our advertising and sponsorship packages. Also, go ahead and remember to visit Niner Faithful Radio shop for officially licensed gear from shop49ers.com, NFLshop.com, fanatics.com, target.com, eBay, and much more. Go ahead and visit Niner Faithful Radio shop or NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop, or like us on video, Facebook on Niner Faithful Radio shop. Okay. We already did the Kill Corn MVP of the week. Okay. For some reason, my VP tagged me in a post. That's weird. He's never done that. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and start off today with most improved player. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Eric Armstead. Eric Armstead is having a beast of a season. Let me go ahead and read you his stats from ProFootballReference.com. So far through 8 games in 2019, I'm going to scroll down. Okay, he's had 5.5 sacks, 17 solo tackles, and 1 forced fumble. I could have swore he had more than 1 forced fumble. And he would be extremely slow. But basically, he's been having a beast of a season. I shouldn't say we. I am pleasantly surprised. I ain't going to lie. I've always thought that only DeForest Buckner or Eric Armstead would work out. And I haven't been shy about, who I thought it was going to be. But yeah, so, okay, he has 5.5 sacks, 12 pressures, 4 hurries, and I don't know what the rest of these ones mean. But at 28 tackles. Wow, he's played 68% of the defensive snaps, and he has played 35% of the special team snaps. That's kind of interesting. I believe that Armstead is the Niners' most improved player. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Everybody say hello to Super Duper Moderator Kim. She's Super Duper Moderator Kim on YouTube and on the Niner Faithful Radio Facebook group. She's Super Duper Admin Kim. But in order to join the Niner Faithful Radio Facebook group, you pretty much got to be invited in. I just don't let anybody into my group. It's an exclusive club. But yeah, so getting in to most disappointing player. Dante Pettis. By far, it is very clear to me that Dante Pettis is a winning player. 21 catches for 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, which I will say this, that I believe both definitely won. But if I'm mistaken, his touchdown against Arizona was what ended up being the winning score for us. So both of his touchdowns have been game winners, or at least one of them has. I know that for a fact. So I will give him credit for that. And 7 of his 11 catches have gone for first down. Another little side note on kind of the, I guess you could say, rookie watch. I think the most, we'll get to Nick Bosa in a second, but to me is Debo Samuel. I mean, you could give it to Justin School, and he would be kind of be an honorable mention to me. But I mean, Debo's had 32 targets, 22 catches, 227 yards, 12 first downs, or I'm sorry, 1 touchdown, 10 first downs, and had 5 rushes for 37 yards and 1 touchdown. We're going to go ahead and go the offensive MVP. I mean, how could you not give it to Kittle Corn? I mean, the man has 57 targets, 46 catches, 541 yards, 2 touchdowns, 28 first downs, 281 yards after the catch, is the best overall tight end in the league, and is a beast for what he played through on Thursday night. It was amazing. And has the one of the sideline quotes of the year when he says, "I'm still out here, Buddha." And you could tell Kittle Corn was fired up. And his touchdown, one of the very few times I've seen him do kind of a I me action, like selfishness, but he banged his chest and he didn't do his, stone cold celebration. Every time he catches a touchdown, I always see that. I just do the stone cold touchdown celebration. But yeah, Kittle Corn is our offensive MVP of the year. Now, I wanted to get in a little bit more of a breakdown of Kittle Corn, because I think what you see is over the course of the season, he's on target for 114 targets. Of course, we have to note that before Thursday, he was 15 of 15 when targeted by Jimmy Garoppolo on third down. They actually had a pass broken up by Buda Baker on third down that caused was their first incompletion on third down. And I don't believe he was targeted again on third down off the top of my memory. If somebody can think of another time, please, by all means, let me know. But yeah, so I think what you really saw, 92 catches, 1,082 yards, 4 touchdowns, 56 first downs, and 280. That'd be 62. Carry the one. That'd be 562 yards after the catch. That is an amazing beast type of season. I know I always need more rest. The grind never stops though when you're running your own business, right? So moving on to defensive MVP of the year, we're gonna go ahead and go to Pro Football Reference. Hey, I seen somebody yawn outside, and that caused me to yawn. But Nick Bosa, I mean, I went on the Sports Gauntlet podcast on Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night, and was able to discuss with my boy Chris and everybody there the Niners 8-0 start. Ooh, I just need to get more rest. The Niners 8-0 start. Now, what I have said is, I said I haven't seen a rookie come in and make such an impact at the beginning of a season since Khalil Mack, of course. Although we know, I believe he didn't have a sack for the first 4 games, but just as far as impact and name and everything like that. But Nick Bosa, we're gonna go ahead and go to ProFootballReference.com. I use them a lot, but all this season he has 7 sacks, which is tied for the most in the NFL by rookies. He's on pace for 14, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, would break the rookie sack record. I believe it's 12. I could be wrong on that. If somebody knows better, please let me know. Matter of fact, Kim, if you wanna look that up real quick, that'd actually be really, really great. But he is a beast, and his stats are off the charts. It is. I mean, his win rate was something like 30 something percent at one point in time. What was his? It says his 40-yard dash was 4.79. That's pretty fast. But okay, so he has 1 interception. He has pass rush, 11 hurries, 6 quarterback knockdowns, 7 sacks, 24 pressures, and apparently only has 1 missed tackle. I'm assuming that's what that means. Oh, that's insane. And surprisingly, we'll go ahead and look down at his snaps this year because I know that was a big discussion going into the year. Wow, he's played 3% of the special team snaps. He's played 5 snaps on special teams. He's played 67% of the snaps on defense. So that's, I mean, right by where I would like him. Played 2/3, essentially 2 out of every 3 downs. I'll take that. That's very productive. So we also have on this list team stats. So this is something that I thought was a little bit concerning. Um, so far through 8 games, we have an average of 7.6 penalties per game. Or sorry, this is opponents' penalties per game. 7.6 penalties per game, ranked 12th in the NFL. I'd like to see us maybe force a little bit more penalties, but essentially, I mean, how could you kind of really do that? I mean, I guess maybe you could put people in positions where it's either they take a penalty or it's a touchdown. But I mean, that's kind of. But this was what I was really, really happy about, and I was concerned going into the season. But our penalties per game is 5.9, which ranks third in the NFL. I mean, considering over the first 2 years of the Shanahan era, that was quite a concern. And so to be able to see us ranked third fewest in the NFL in penalties is a great testament to the coach and the discipline of this football team. Now, that got a little bit leaky in Arizona. Now, I think that more had to do with us being tired than all of a sudden we're becoming an undisciplined football team. But still something to keep an eye on, definitely. Penalty yards per game is 52.9, ranked seventh. Penalties per play, 0.05. Only one team with less. How could you really complain about that? Our +4 turnover differential is ranked 7th in the NFL, a great improvement over what we were ranked last year. Now, breaking down the offensive stats, we have third down conversion percent. It's 48th. I believe that's ranked second in the NFL. Points per game, 29.4, third in the NFL. I'm sorry, the third down is ranked sixth. Rushing yards per game, 390.3, ranked sixth in the NFL. Rushing yards total, 1,369, ranked third, 170.1 per. So I think to stop right there and to break down, it's they on the Tyranny Gauntlet podcast is what is this Niner team? How are they doing this? How are they 8-0? And I said to give you the short answer, our defense is elite, and Jimmy has done the necessary things to. Basically, he's been the third down master, which we'll get into later. We of course have stats to back that up. Now I know a lot of people say stats. You can use stats to say anything, but I think certain stats you can learn a lot from. Now, and I said now to give you the smaller view, the micro view, I believe that's called. It's third down, turnovers, and running the football, and a great pass rush. I won't even say a great and stopping the run, which is usually run the ball and stop the run. But we'll get into the concern of our run defense here in a little bit. But the third, so basically, they say anywhere around 50% is great. I mean, 48.6% on third down is amazing. Looks like we're on pace for 2,000 would be about 2,800 yards rushing, and on pace for 100. Still keep it up at a 171.1. I take that. Second, I believe Baltimore is the only one ahead of us. We're 31st in plays from scrimmage. So what that tells me is we're not with all these high rankings of offense, and we're not doing it on a lot of plays, which tells you that we're a very efficient offense. Yards per play ranked 14th. Yards per carry is 4.5, ranked 12th. Time of possession is 34 minutes and 31 seconds per game. That's ranked second. Punts per game at 3.1, tied for third best in the league. And to get into the hot button topic and what I believe a lot of people want me to get into, and what the Tyranny Gauntlet really kind of wanted me to get into, and that's number 10. Now, to me, the best, they always say the third down is the quarterback down. Jimmy is first on first down percentage on third down passing at 55.4%. So basically 55% of the time he's passing on third down, he's getting the first down. That is ranked for seventh. Or I'm sorry, that's ranked first. He has the seventh most attempts at passing on third down. He's, by the way, that's 36 for 65. Eighth most third and long attempts, which is considered eighth and longer. Fifth in first down percent at 40.6, 12 for 30. So out of 30 times he's been faced with third and 8 or longer, he's gotten the first down 40.6%. That ranks fifth in NFL. Third and medium, which is considered 3 to 7 yards, he's first on first down percent, which is 75% of the time, or 21 of 28. So for 3 out of every 4 times, it's third and 3 or third and 7 to third and to the first down. Passing touchdowns tied for 10th, which consequently I don't believe that changed on Sunday with the Patriots game, but I could be wrong. But he was tied with Tom Brady. So that's kind of a little bit of interesting. Passing yards ranked 24th with 1,753. They don't throw the ball down a lot, and they don't throw the ball down a lot downfield, which is uh, proven here by his yards per attempt, which are 7.99 yards, ranked eighth in the NFL. Yards per completion, 10.9, 14th best in the NFL, and fourth in completion percentage at 70.8. All of the quarterbacks ahead of him have more attempts, therefore more chances of completing it. And he's 19th in pass attempts, which all these efficiencies basically mean he's the quarterback that passes the 19th most time. He's first in first down per point 41.6 or 794 out of 226 attempts. A percentage of attempts for touchdowns is eighth best at 5.8 or 13 out of 206 attempts. 9.6, sixth in percent of passes picked off at 3.1. That definitely needs to go down. Percentage of passes attempted sacked on only 5% of his attempts. Ninth fewest or 12 for 238. Seventh best quarterback ranking on the quarterback rating on the road, 100.9. I mean, all those stats to me put him at. What's up, Jason? How you doing? So let me go ahead and catch up on the comments here. 7 yards. Yeah, okay. I know that Kim was doing that. Let me see if I can get these ads to pop out the way. Hey, Jason. Oh, what's up, Go Hard? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. And we got welcome, Go Hard. Okay, so thanks, Kim, for pulling up those stats. So to me, I mean, that puts Jimmy G cool in the conversation. I think I said on the Tyranny Gauntlet podcast, I said I think he's a seventh, eighth ranked quarterback in the league. I take that because that's about what he's paid. He's paid the eighth most quarterback in the league. So if he's the eighth ranked quarterback in the league, I think he's about paid what he should be. And you can win plenty of championships with the eighth ranked quarterback in the league. So translated, calm it down. We're not going to cut Jimmy G Cool in April, and we're not going to sign Kirk Cousins. Moving on to the defense. Now, the defense, what can we say about the defense? I mean, I won't say the defense is the reason we're 8-0 because we obviously know the offense carried us on Thursday, but the defense very well may be a reason that we were 7-0. I think that we can not deny that. I mean, so to even get into how ridiculous the defense has been, we're going to go ahead and say points per game, 12.8, ranked second most in the NFL. I believe we're probably ranked first by now. I haven't had the chance to pull up the stats after the Patriots game. Third down conversions a game, 3.1, ranked third in the NFL. First down point per game, 13.2. Yards per play, 4.5, which is ranked second in the NFL. Plays per game, 53.9, which is ranked first in the NFL, which is amazing. That means we're not on the field a lot. Yards per game, 2.41, or 2.4. 241, ranked first in the NFL, and time of possession allowed, 25 minutes and 28 seconds, ranked second in the NFL. Third down conversion percent, 27.47, ranked third. Sacks per play percentage, 11.72. That means we're 11.72% of our plays on defense, we're getting a sack. Average passer rating, 65.7, ranked second in the NFL. Sacks per game, 1985. Takeaways per game, two takeaways a game, ranked fourth. percent of first downs per game. Plays are first downs, which is ranked first. Penalties per play, 0.06, tied for second. Passing yards per game, 90. Passing touchdowns per game, 0.9, tied for fourth. Rushing yards per game, 102.9, ranked 14th. That's a little concerning. I mean, you see how all these passing stats rank up high. The rush defense is a little concerning. Now, I don't think it's as bad as what it showed in Arizona. I think that had a lot to do with Drake having fresh legs and the fact that it was a Thursday night game and we were tired. I don't think that's necessarily a crack on our defense. But people have said with the wide nine, you're susceptible to runs and screens. And that's what we've been susceptible to. It's just nobody's really talked about it because we're 8-0. Continue on that. 102.9, yeah, ranked 14th. Rushing first downs per game, 5.6, which is ranked 15th. Opponents' yards per rush attempt, 4.7, ranked 22nd. Opponents' rushing touchdowns per game, 0.04, which is ranked third. That's amazing. We haven't allowed a lot of rushing touchdowns. Opponents' completion per game, 15.9, ranked first. Opponents' completion percentage, 56.19, which is ranked second. Opposite passing yards per game, 138.1, ranked first. Opponents' yards per pass attempt, 4.9, ranked second. Opponents' yards per attempt, 4.9, ranked second. Team opponent yards per completion, 8.7, ranked second. And opponent's red zone touchdown scoring percentage, 31.25, ranked first. That to me says, now I haven't compared these to some of the greatest stats in Niner history and all that, but to me that spells championship elite defense. I would assume. Yeah, I know, right, Jason? No Cousins. I know. I hate to break your heart, brother, but it looks like we're stuck with number 10. Um, but I mean, to me, that spells championship defense, and it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I just read you with the sacks per play, or sacks per game. That's 1985. That was. I mean, that wasn't a Super Bowl. So when you're hearing things like 85, 98, 2011 through 2013, or 14 even, I think that we can rest assured that I do believe Jerry spoke of an emotion when he said that we're winning the championship, but I mean, I think that he believes it. And with a defense like this and the offense that is top in the league as far as running the ball, I mean, what wins football games in December? Running the football and playing great defense. So, yeah, our rush defense is a little concerning because people are going to run the ball on us. But I don't think it's been so much of an issue that's been exposed because we've been playing with leads. And so that's the Niners winning formula. We get ahead on teams, take out the run game, and our D line can ball out, which allows our secondary to be elite. And you know what? I don't see a reason that can't lead us to a championship when it's led us to an 8-0 record. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here. It's about that time, y'all. But before we do, I would like to remind everybody to go ahead and join our Patreon's reward program. For as little as $1 a month, you can get special perks like 10% off at Niner Faithful Radio shop, and invite to join me on a segment of Niner Faithful Radio, and much, much more. Go ahead and visit patreon.com/Niner Faithful Radio. Go to SeatGiant.com and use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio, all one word, to save on all ticket purchases, as well as theater, concert, and sporting events, as well as help out the show. Go ahead and go to the website, SeatGiant.com, and use that promo code Niner Faithful Radio, all one word. Niner Faithful Radio is on YouTube, and to monetize our channel, we're trying to monetize our channel and to go ahead and encourage that, we've decided to let one lucky subscriber not only win a ticket to a Niner game and to come to Empire Road, the best tailgate in the league, but we will also go to the Niner Museum to see the brand new TL statue and other things. You get to see the whole museum. To win, all you have to do is just subscribe to Niner Faithful Radio's YouTube channel, and we'll be announcing the winner as soon as we reach the first episode after 1,200 subscribers and 4,200 watch minutes. And to all you NFL loving fans out there who don't want to follow a page where your page administrators are on your Facebook feed dancing, showing them man boobies, then go ahead and subscribe and like to NFL Savage Zone. Go ahead and hit that search button on Facebook, type in NFL Savage Zone, and give that page a thumbs up. If you're listening to us as a podcast on Apple Podcast, Speaker, Google Play Music, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Blueberry, TuneIn, or Castbox, please subscribe and rate this show. It really helps us out. Go ahead and shop NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop for officially licensed gear from shop49ers.com, NFLshop.com, Fanatics.com, Target.com, eBay, and much more. Go ahead and visit NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop or like us on Facebook at Niner Faithful Radio Shop. If you're viewing us on YouTube, go ahead and please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button to make sure you don't miss a single video. Go ahead and give that video a thumbs up and comments to let us know what you thought about the show. What's up, Nick? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, dude. And also visit Niner Faithful Radio to read all our blogs from Nothing But Niners. Big shout out to Nothing But Niners. That's, of course, anybody who doesn't know, 49ers Faithful 365. That's Nick from the Nothing But Niners crew. Big shout out to Nothing But Niners crew doing big things. Love your pregame videos, Nick. Visit also and read our blogs from Sports Elite. Get the show notes to all episodes. Listen to our interviews with former Niners and view this date in Niner history. And see our advertising and sponsorship packages. That website again is NinerFaithfulRadio.com. I shall see y'all next week. It is hate week. Beat the Shecox. Hopefully 9-0, baby. Let's get it done. No, hopefully 9-0, baby. Let's get it done. Till next week. I shall see y'all. Biggest game in Levi Stadium history. I shall see. I know, Nick. It cannot get here fast enough, bruh. We're going to go ahead and 1 week away. Can't wait. I shall see y'all on Tuesday to break it all down. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners.